Yo, it's your boy Nelsito back again with another vlog. Well, not vlog, but another video. This is part two of my Road to the Olympic series. And I think, I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this, but I think I'm gonna title it Motivation, I guess. And I'm just gonna talk to you guys, but in my brain, I'm kind of talking to myself. I'm talking to the future me, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but and I guess this is kind of my way of getting some stress off my shoulders, because I really spoken to anybody about, what I'm feeling, man. I'm almost 2 weeks away from CC Can, which means I'm 2 weeks away from, you know, that final moment, that point where it's all or nothing, bro. And it's becoming real right now. It's terrifying. I can't sleep, struggle to sleep at night. I just lay awake. I get constipated, bro, and I can't eat. And when I do eat, I take a bite and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. You know, I have to force myself to eat sometimes. And sometimes I just get so nervous out of nowhere that my heart starts to just beat out of my chest and I start to sweat, man. Like it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of pressure. And then of course, you also got school, college should be going off and, within another year of school here. So there's that as well. And I also feel a lot of pressure in terms of I feel like a weight on my shoulders, Like I feel like I'm holding the entirety of my country on my back, you know? If you know what that feels like, if you've ever, carried something really heavy on your back and you struggle to stand up and walk, that's exactly how I feel every single moment of the day. And it's really rough, to be honest with you, because, I'm just walking around and I feel this weight on my shoulders. Like, if I don't do it, I'm gonna let down everybody. And I mean, I know in my head, at least I think, I know in my head that that's not actually the case, but at the same time, I still feel it. It's not gonna go away just because I say, "Oh yeah, that's not the reality of it." It's not. It's just a thing, man. I just feel like I could have done so much more. Could have really done so much more. So I think about those times back in the day when man used to, go out there and skip laps or skip practice and stay home and play video games. Kind of regretting it now. I'm just like, bro, maybe I'd be so much more faster or so much better because I, if I just went to those trainings and actually did those laps, like, I feel it all now. I'm just like, damn, bro, why didn't I do that work? I could have put in that work. But you know what? I guess I gotta accept it. I didn't put in that work, and sure, I can regret it now, but there's a reason why I didn't put in that work. It's as they say, it's all a part of God's plan. Maybe God didn't want me to put in that work that day, or maybe He didn't want me to put in that work. So later down the line, I'd understand how much I'd understand. Hold on, give me a sec here. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm mad tired right now. I'm gonna get it. I'd understand how valuable it would be to have put in that work now and now and from now on in the future, I won't make those same mistakes. You know, maybe that's why he just did that. That's what happened. Maybe that's why God decided, that day I wasn't gonna train that day, or I was gonna train alpha that day. Maybe that's what He decided for me, and He's dealt me a hand. I've gotten the hand I've gotten it in my hands. It's like playing poker. He may have dealt me a bad hand or a good hand. I don't know yet, because I don't know what hand. I don't know what He dealt to everybody else. But you know what? I gotta say one thing for sure. I'm gonna play my hand. You can count on me playing my hand to the best of my ability, fam. I'm not gonna roll over and cry about all the pressure. I got a weight on my shoulders, so what? Weights, I can learn to lift that. That's good. Get stronger. Just lift that shit. Lift it. Hold it up above my head until I can't anymore. You know? I may have skipped training back in the day, but you know what? Now I'm not. I'm working my ass off for this shit. This is what I love to do. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Shit, bro. If you ask me for $1 million, if you said, Nelson, would you take $1 million or get the opportunity to just swim for the rest of your life? Like, you'd be happy as hell just doing that. Shit, bro. I think I'd do that. I'd swim. Not gonna lie, I'd swim for the rest of my life, bro. Like, $1 million, that's a lot of money, damn, bro. Like, you could run $1 million US, and you could probably live a decently comfortable life for the rest of your life. But that's not what I want, bro. I'm not in it for money, not in it for glory, not in it for any of that trivial ass shit. I'm not in it to, have my name written down in the record books. It's already written down. A lot of people don't know this, but I think it was 2021, I became the first Jamaican to ever win a 50 fly at CC Can. Yeah, I'm actually the first nigga from my country to do something. And that is crazy. Like, sometimes I think about it, I'm just like, really? Like, come on, bro. I'm already the first nigga to do this. My name's in the record books. I don't need to do this shit anymore. Think about that. And then I say to myself, Nelson, stop being such a bitch. You taking the easy way out again. Don't do it. Don't take the easy way out anymore. You gotta work hard. Everybody else been working hard. You're caught up. Now it's time to, work harder than them. Michael Phelps said that the only reason why he was as good as he was because he trained 365 days. He didn't miss a single training session for 365 freaking days, man. You know how crazy that is? When I think about that, I'm just like, how? How did he do that mentally, fam? 365 days in the water, in and out, every day. Eat, sleep, swim. That's literally what he did for a whole ass year, bro. Just so he'd be ahead of his competition. Just so nobody could say, I can beat that guy. And you know what? That inspires the hell out of me, bro. I know a lot of y'all niggas might clown me for this shit, but it inspires the hell out of me. And it should inspire a lot of you guys too, honestly. I know a lot of people out there hate me and shit like that, but that's alright. I've been have haters. Before I was good at anything, I had haters, man. One time, I had teachers tell me that I would never amount to nothing in my life. You know? to my face. Imagine that. I was like 10, 9 at the time. Teachers would tell me, cause oh you know you can't write properly. You're not good enough. This and that. You can't do that. I'd never amount to anything just because of those little things. It wasn't my fault, that I couldn't do those things. I have my reasons why I couldn't do those things. Principal once told my mom that your son would never amount to anything in life. He was a failure. You know what that principal's child does now? He swims under my swim club, and she has to watch me win every single race I swim. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane how the turntables turn. It's ridiculous. I may love this shit. I may love swimming, but you know what makes it so much sweeter? The fact that I get to sit here and one day I can tell all of those people who said I'd never amount to anything, I'd never be nothing, I was a failure. One of these days, I can walk up to them with a medal around my neck and an Olympic tattoo on my body somewhere and say to them, you were wrong. I get to prove them wrong. That makes it so much better, so much sweeter. Just, just, just the feeling of being able to say that to their faces, or maybe not even having to say it at all. One day they're just gonna turn on the TV and see my face. They probably already have. But in the future, instead of, oh, potential, they're gonna see, me smiling with a medal around my neck, bro. That's what they're gonna see. And I'm saying it right now. Today. What's the fucking date? Hold on. The date is May 30th, 2024. I, Nelson Denny, I will make the Olympics. It may not be this year, it may not be next time, but you are damn well no. I will make that shit. And I will be the best Jamaican to ever swim. And that's a promise. I will be the best. Not because I want the glory, or I want the fame, or the money. Money's good too, but that's not why. Just so I can prove to those people who didn't believe in me, who thought I'd be nothing in life. Just so I can prove to them that I, you know, that I am something, that I'm not nothing.